Yo, what's up, beautiful people? I hope your day is well. We're just chilling by the water. It is another glorious, sunny, beautiful, blissful day. Today I'm just going to share with you some tips on how to build some plant-based muscle. If you're keen on learning about that, whether you're early on your journey on, calisthenics, bodybuilding, strength training, just putting on more size in general, I'm going to give you my top tips for building muscle and on a plant-based diet. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to ensure is that you are in a caloric surplus. How do we do that? We use measuring tools such as MyFitnessPal, chronometer, or you can also use If It Fits Your Macros, iifym.com. This helps you understand how much energy you're consuming and how much energy you're expending. So the goal is really to always make sure that you are in a surplus, which means that you are consuming more calories than you burn. This is the most effective way, to build muscle, to put on mass, if you are interested in, building muscle on a plant-based diet. So that's the first thing you want to do. The next thing you want to do is educate yourself with your protein sources. Now, it's not essential. I mean, you can still build muscle between 50 to 100 grams of protein. However, because amino acids is what helps us build the protein and the muscle in our bodies. So educate yourself where you can get your protein. So you can consume things like chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds pretty awesome. It's got amino acids. Soy products as well, soybeans, tofu, legumes, lentils, chickpeas, beans, leafy greens, all sorts of whole foods. Most plants contain 14% protein anyway, so you don't have to be too concerned about that. But yeah, spirulina is super dense. It's a super dense source of protein. There's about 67 grams per 100. I mean, you only take like a teaspoon anyways, and so only a table. You can add that to your smoothies. You can add that to your smoothie bowls. You can just drink it straight with some water. I recommend alkalized spring water. Free from chlorine? No, fluoride. Free from fluoride. So I recommend that. So those are your main sources of proteins. If you want to learn more, you can always check out the vegan nutrition guide, link down below. There's a free meal planner as well on my website, danieljohnallen.com. So your protein, your calories, what's the next thing? What's the next top tip? Your training. So you want to make sure that your regime is effective. Essentially, the most effective way of training and building muscle is, I keep a little puppy here, is to train your major muscle groups frequently. 2 times per week is ideal. 3 times is even better. Ensuring that you are consuming a high calorie diet. So research shows that 2 to 3 times per week is the most effective way to build muscle. So what you can do is, there's 2 ways you can do it. So the 2 times per week, you can do push, so things like your chest, shoulders, triceps, pull, that's your back, your biceps, your rear shoulders, and then your legs. So whole lower body, quads, hamstring, calves, and then you repeat that again. So that's 6 workouts per week. All right, 2 times each muscle group. Then you've got the 3 full body. So that's, as you know, head to toe. All right, animal hearts. But 3 times per week is also effective for building muscle on a plant-based diet. So that's the third thing. So using an effective plan to build muscle. All right, you want to break down the muscle frequently and also have rest. So that's the next thing. Rest is essential as well. You don't want to overwork the body. You can always load up to a high volume. So for example, if you're following a program from 1 to 12 weeks and you're increasing the volume of the weight or the intensity or the resistance throughout the program, one thing you want to do is deload. So essentially just reverse that, take a week off or whatever, and then start again so your body can adapt to new changes. Because essentially what happens is eventually you're going to plateau and your body's just become so adapted to your routine that there's not much left to shock. So you can either change it back from strength to hypertrophy or hypertrophy to strength, whatever works for you. Essentially just rest the muscle, you know, give yourself 24 to 48 hours per day, per muscle group, and then you'll find yourself fresher in your routine, fresher in your workouts, fresher in your program as well. And then the last thing, most important thing is to stay consistent. Consistency is what gives results, okay? Day in, day out, okay? Whether you're losing weight, building muscle, you want to stick to the plan, okay? Because you can, and you are the woman and woman, all right? Stick to the plan, be consistent, all right? Understand that results don't come right away, okay? They take time. You know, you are the artist of your own body, and it's going to take some time to sculpt, you know? You want to make it a masterpiece, right? You don't want to try and skip, you don't want to try and jump the gun, because, you know, you could injure yourself, you could fall back into bad habits. Gradual steps. One analogy just came to me as I was riding to this beautiful park here, was there was two routes that I could take. There was one really, really, really steep hill, and then there was, which would, which get me there faster, or I could take the longer route, which was a bit more slower, but I would save more energy. I mean, think about it. What would you rather do? I mean, it depends on yourself, but personally, I'd rather take the slower route, save more energy so I can be here, show up better, or I can burn out really quickly, okay? Burn out really, really quickly, and then have not much energy to be at my fullest, okay? Just did a pool workout at this beautiful park. I'm so excited. If you want to see some workouts or workout tips, let us know. Leave a comment down below. So that's it. That's the 5 major keys to building muscle. Whether you want to do it through calisthenics, strength training, okay, home workouts, HIIT style, CrossFit, whatever it is. Diet. Number 1, diet. Make sure you're on top of your diet. Get in a lot of calories, okay? Get in your carbs, your proteins, your fats. Carbs and fats are very high in calories, especially fats. For every gram of fat there is 9 grams of 9 calories. So, but you want to have a variety as well, so you're healthy. So you got antioxidants, enzymes, you know, vitamin C, D, B12, folate, fiber, all of that. You want to make sure there's a flow going through your body. All right, so calories, protein, there's a vegan nutrition guide linked down below. You can always check out the free meal planner as well. And then what was it? The frequency of your training, so 2 to 3 times per week is the most effective. You can always split it to like bodybuilding style as well. Each muscle group 1 time per week. All right. But if you want results quickly, 2 to 3 times per week is most effective. Then the other one was being consistent, okay? Sticking to the plan, and I forget what the other one was, but you got the point. Those are my top tips for building muscle on a plant-based diet. Just finish a sick as pump here. Feeling so good, feeling pretty alive, and enjoying and appreciating this sunshine as well. I hope your day as well. I know things are fucking shaking a lot right now in the world, you know, with COVID-19, coronavirus, and you know what's happening in the US with George Floyd, and that it's disgraceful. But I just want you to remember that you're more than just your skin color, right? They want you to think that you're black, you're white. Like, no, we're beyond that. We all bleed the same color at the end of the day. You know, we're all here to unite. We're here to come together. We're all part of the same source. We're all part from the same energy. We're all part from whatever you want, whether you believe it's God or whatever. Like, we all came from the same material, from the same earth, from the stars. You know, we're not that different. Yeah, we have individuality as well, like being authentic to who we are, but at the same time, like, we're more than that. You know, we don't want to let our differences get in the way of our ego and let that drive society, because that's what's keeping us going backwards. So I hope that helps. I hope you have an amazing day. You are a star. Don't let any mofo dim your light. Love your friends, family, the planet. Most importantly, love yourselves. Peace.